back to another episode of Does It Podcast. Here we are again, and today we have...
Mahlleh, what's good, what's good?
All right. Hey, how we doing today?
I'm doing good, man. Good start to the morning.
All right, cool. Where we coming from?
Me? Well, I'm actually coming from Antioch. I was out there doing some studio stuff with my peoples, but I'm from San Jose, SJ, all day.
Okay, hell yeah, for sure. You do music? What kind of music do you do?
Well, I do a lot of different genres because I'm a musician. So what I really do is kind of just wherever I'm needed. So like if I'm needed in the hip hop, rap, or R&B, or like maybe some rock stuff, like I'm gonna offer my services as a musician for the instruments that I play and my like vocal ranges and my ability to like songwrite in every genre. So I'm just like a work for hire musician, so I kind of like go wherever, but my music tends to be kind of the same. Like I kind of pitch it in different areas just to appeal to different audiences that I've made from working with different bands and different genres already. So kind of just switch it up, see what's gonna hit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, test
see
the
what
waters.
hits. Exactly, test the water. And I feel like I have my own sound. So no matter what genre I'm in, I still have like my own little signature that I try to really push.
Yeah, like your own flow,
What I'm talking about, like my lyrical content, stuff like that. Like that's with Mahlleh, it's usually gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? But me as myself, I do a lot of things. Like, you'll see me working with other people's like projects and stuff like that. Not
collaborating and
exactly. Yeah,
that's good though, because it builds more network and expands your work too.
Exactly.
Variety of different. Their people gonna see it, your people gonna see theirs, and shit. It just keeps going.
Yeah, just blended and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Like that's really what I'm on. So like I don't really like. But a lot of people know me for like hip hop, like me, Mahlleh, like they know me for hip hop, right, and like rap and singing stuff, But I've been incorporated more things like as I've been growing as like a solo artist, So, like stuff like that,
Okay, cool. And how long have you been doing this? How long have you been doing music?
Oh, like you mean like in general or like profession?
In general.
Oh man, since I was like 4 years old, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been playing music. I've been playing instruments since I was a toddler, and then by the time I was like 10, I already had like several instruments. By the time I was 12, I had like 11 instruments under my belt. Okay. So like I've been doing music like my whole life. Like I don't really know how to do anything else, to be honest.
Cool. So what kind of instruments do you be playing?
I mainly focus in strings and percussion, but I can play some reed instruments. I can play some wind instruments, but those are gonna be like I don't really have the lungs for like reed and wind instruments, but I understand the mechanics and stuff like that. But like mainly strings and percussion, I'll really say.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but yeah, I play. Honestly, you can put whatever type of string or percussion instrument in my hands, and I will know how to play it.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good. That's a good way because that adds to your portfolio too.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I agree.
Yeah, that's cool. So when's the first time that you actually did it professionally, like recording in the studio?
Oh, I recorded in the studio when I was like 12.
12.
I was like doing like I was working on somebody's album. Like I had like already like this kind of experience of like being with booths and stuff like that. So because I have my musical background, I had something to offer like behind the scenes for other people's work. You know what I mean? So I help write stuff. I help write hooks. I help maybe do like some background vocal stuff like that. But I wasn't like me as a solo artist focusing my recording work on my actual songs. So it wasn't nothing like that. But it was like behind the scenes stuff. Like I would say like me as an artist, I got into the studio for like my music in like 2016, but I've been recording for other people and doing like other people's music for like many years before that, since I was young. So, but the first time for sure, like 12. And then, 2016, I was like probably like, I don't know, I'm 30 now. So like probably 22, 23, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had a like recording experience. I understood like the mechanics. By the time I came out with my music, I already had my foot in the door and experience with like recording and stuff,
It's easier.
It was so easy. It was too easy.
Yeah, exactly. You already were in there.
Yeah. But it was fun. Like I feel like because I had that experience, I was able to like really experiment in the studio. And I feel like people at my age at that time, like they didn't know how to experiment in the studio, like,
Exactly.
so that was, I feel like that's why I got a lot of music where people are like, yo, that's a classic, and I'm like, well, let's put a lot of months in that one song.
Oh, hell yeah. No, for reals, because nowadays some people start a little bit later, but sometimes we go up a little bit.
Yeah, it's all about like, to me, I think it's all about like what you do with your time. You could start for like a short amount of time and learn a lot if
Yep.
you have that like studious mind.
You really want to do it.
Exactly, bro.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
it's all an individual, really.
Yep, and also you just gotta do it for fun. At the same time, have fun with it, because
Yeah.
if you're just doing it for business, then it's
Totally.
kind of you're forcing yourself to do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like when I got to a certain point where I was like, man, I gotta have fun with this, like just regularly recording and doing simple stuff, like that's not fun for me. Like I gotta go and like be like a mastermind with it and like try to make it complicated, and then that's the only way I found it fun.
Yeah. Doing it different, doing it your way, the way that trying to make the vision the way that you want it.
Exactly, bro. I mean, it's just but hey, I guess that's what makes me where I'm at in my life today.
Okay, cool. And are you working currently like on a project right now, on an album?
Yeah, I'm actually working on I'm dropping a song with Equipto.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be dropping another song with some LA cats, Destruct and Deltron Black. So they're like hip hop boom bap out of LA. And I got a couple songs already with Destruct. Destruct's gonna be actually on the song with Equipto. So yeah, so I got those ones in the works. There's just singles, those are it's all finished and stuff, but we're like, the next couple months I'm gonna be dropping those singles, and then I got an album that I'm coming out with after that. It's called Story of the Road. Yeah, so it's with the producer he's out of SJ, and I just got like, it's like a SJ, because I don't know if you ever heard of Story of the Road in San Jose.
Oh, Story Road, yeah.
Yeah, so it's the story of the road. Like it's just talking about experiences growing up in San Jose, and I put a couple San Jose artists on it, and I got a San Jose producer. So I'm just paying homage to my city with that album.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's I got that coming out, and I got a bunch of stuff. Honestly, I got like shows and stuff, tours. Like I'm on tour right now, and I'm just gonna try to just keep that running, keep my tours going.
Yeah, keep the shows going, keep your exposure, and keep it going.
You feel me?
That's what helps you build up.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's dope. And when is this album coming out?
Well, the singles are coming out for the next like couple months. So I got my next single's coming out next month with Deltron, and then the one after that is gonna be Equipto. And so I figured the month after that I'll kind of just span it out.
Yep. Cool.
Get people time to listen and hear it.
Give them a little taste first.
Yeah, drop the videos, because I got a video that I'm coming out with a lot of the songs. So I'm
So you're dropping visuals to almost every song that you do? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Exactly. Like that's kind of what I'm on. Like I got a lot of videos right now. It's just fun,
No, hell yeah. It's fun, and that's what actually the people want. They want to see more than just the song. They want to see some visuals to it. And so that's what makes it even more fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
I'm with that totally. Yeah, so I got that going on, and obviously I'm still in the studio. I'm still working on stuff. Doing more interviews. I feel like this is fun right here too. This is something I've been really getting into, and definitely gonna have more like interactions like on like YouTube visual content, stuff like that. Doing things like that.
Gotta build that.
Exactly.
Build that before build your.
Yeah.
Just keep doing more interacting with everybody and more networking, and damn, that shit just makes you more.
It really does, bro.
For real.
It does. It really does.
And
I feel like that's kind of like where my head's at right now, is just doing a bunch of that.
Yeah.
Try to just show my personality more.
Exactly.
You feel me?
See, you show them what you got. What you got to offer too.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And so, where do you see with music like in the next 5 years?
The next 5 years, I have like a couple different possibilities of where I could be at. Definitely like doing international tours, like traveling out the country and doing tours and stuff, doing small tours. A lot more art, working with like bigger artists, like Equipto is like, he was like my childhood favorite, what I'm saying? So he's like up there. So like, I guess like more people like that, like people that I really like, people I used to listen to, doing more songs with people I like grew up listening to, and I have a really like eclectic sound, so I want to work with different people from all over. So, and I think that like doing that, shoot, maybe even getting a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? 5 years is, one year I get a lot done. 5 years I could easily get a Grammy. You know, it's just stuff like that, really. Working with more companies, agencies, stuff like that. Because I've worked with a couple already, but I definitely want to find like my home base with a lot of agencies and get some good agents that I'm like gonna stick with. So I see myself like definitely like locking some down, like that are like mine. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. Hell yeah. That's good to have that type of mindset.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Just pursue it.
Yeah, thank
and
you.
it will happen.
Yeah, thank you. That's the goal.
Hell yeah. That's all we have to do. Keep that going, maintain it.
Yeah. Real talk.
No. Hell yeah. But and when is your next single? You said that it was gonna drop.
My next single, it's gonna drop next month. So I just dropped a single.
Oh.
And so my next single's gonna drop around the same time. I just dropped a single called ASAP.
ASAP.
Yeah, it's a summertime grind type vibe. You know what I'm saying? Even though we in the summer, like we still gotta work. We gotta work hard, play hard, but you still gotta work hard. So
exactly.
I just kind of like just talking about that. And
And where can they find that?
It's on all platforms as long as you know how to spell my name, Mahlleh. Shout out to Six, producer. Shout out to Steady Mobbin. That's a label I work with to get all my music out there. Shout out to Destruct. He's featured on that track too. And shout out to your boy Capone, how me, get it together and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. Shout them out. For sure. And then what are your links? Where can they find you at?
They can find me on everything. I like all social media platforms, all streaming sites, but everything is under my name, Mahlleh. Everything is all just Mahlleh. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got it all organized like that. You don't gotta try too hard to find me.
Yep. I'll put the links below too.
Oh yeah. I got you.
It's all good. And then let's see. So you said you're from San Jose?
Yeah, I'm from San Jose. Yeah, born and raised.
Born and raised. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. So I was gonna ask you how long you been there, but shit.
Yeah. I'm from the east side. I grew up on all sides really, but mainly from the east side really.
From the east side.
Yeah, and I've been out like I moved around a lot when I was like young. Like my mom moved us around a lot, so I've been around like the East Bay, the Central Valley, not really like the West Bay too much, not too much at all. Yeah, but mainly like East Bay, South Bay, Central, stuff like that. That's how I grew up, but mainly in San Jose.
Oh, okay.
Like to be honest.
So you were around for a minute though, but
okay, cool. Yeah, but we moved around a lot.
Yeah,
I went to like 17 different schools. Like, yeah, so I like, I got a lot of experience just kind of going all over and just traveling a lot.
So how was it with the music with that, moving around like that?
Honestly, it made it easier to be honest. Like, I feel like moving around and having music, that's like what you want to do. Like people want to move around and do music and stuff like that, so like I kind of was forced to, but it gave me my foot in the door because now I'm at my age that I'm at and I'm able to easily do it, and I've been doing it for so long. Like, I could tour easily because I know how to move around.
Yeah.
I know how to move around with my music. I've been touring since I was like 18. So like I've been doing this for a long time. It's like I got a groove on how to move,
Yep.
Yeah. So
make those connects and lock those thoughts.
Yeah. And then just how to carry myself to like in different cities and different neighborhoods, different areas. Like I feel like that's one thing like people don't take into consideration is like how to carry yourself when you're in different places. Like, how to conduct yourself, how to be aware of what's around you. And not like be like too on your toes and still be able to have fun,
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's a big thing. But yeah, I learned a lot. It helped moving around a lot. Definitely gave me character.
Okay, hell yeah. That's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did. Yeah.
Build it up then.
Right.
Cool.
You feel me? But yeah, like San Jose's like obviously one of my favorite places to be at. But I spend a lot of time everywhere, these days, touring and stuff. I wish I could be home a lot more, but duty calls, you feel me? It's good to travel and stuff like that.
No, for reals. And then when is your next show at? Where?
I actually got a show in LA. It's at this biker club, but it's not a club. It's actually a biker brewery. It's like the brew, like the breweries and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying it right, but brewery. I know it's a hard word to say, but it's like a biker brewery. They're doing like a fundraiser for underprivileged like kids that are coming out of like incarceration.
Oh,
So it's like a fundraiser type event. I wouldn't say it's a fundraiser. I think it's actually like a event held in honor or to support them. So it's like an all ages kind of thing, and it's like mainly like targeting like just the youth and the youth who are like at risk and stuff like that, and specifically coming out like of like being incarcerated, like juvie or something like that.
Trying to change their lives.
Yeah, trying to change their lives. Yeah. So I'm like linked up with the Young Free Women's organization. They have like a center out there. So I'm doing a show out there. I'm like headlining the event, and it's gonna be dope. I'm pretty excited about that.
Hell yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
No, you told me about that. So I was like, hey, that's dope though.
Yeah.
They do it.
And then it's like for a good cause. Like my music's a lot more on the positive side, and I like doing clubs. Don't get me wrong, that's fun. But that's not my music is not like that really. It's not like a club vibe. It's a sit, make you think, make you really like feel what you're feeling. And
Yeah.
I feel like those type of environments definitely like appreciate what I have to offer as an artist more.
Yeah.
So I'm highly excited. I'm super excited, bro.
That's dope. And you gotta just keep pushing and keep doing those type of shows then, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Events, and then especially in events, because then hella people show up, and all type of people too,
Feel me, bro?
So
I can imagine how like it's gonna be like my last couple events. Like I've been really making a lot of good connections with people, and like just meeting so many different types of people that I didn't think I would meet. And I think that's what I love about it the most, is like the types of people that are like so different from me. Like I love that a lot. I think that's really cool.
No, it's dope. It's dope meeting like different people and then actually connecting still,
Exactly. Like I find a way to relate to them, and
Exactly.
like I think that's cool. I find that really cool.
Because like in a way you're hella different, but then you're like the same.
Yeah, exactly. Like there is common ground, and like
exactly.
like we all aren't the same after all. Like when you find something to kind of just relate to somebody with, and I feel like my music is able to kind of help people understand where I'm coming from.
At the end of the day, we're all humans, so we're all the same.
Exactly, bro. We really are. Like, not a lot of people really sit there and think about, like, we all ain't nothing new under the sun.
Exactly.
That's one of the lyrics from my ASAP song. Like, it's really not.
For real, we all bleed the same blood. So
exactly, bro. You feel me?
Hey, so for real. Not with that, but no, that's cool. No, yeah. So other than this, like, so your plan is to release a album this year, and then next year, what are you pushing for?
I'm gonna be dropping a lot more like acoustic stuff, and trying to like cause I perform a lot of acoustic music. I do a lot of like live music, but I don't have anything recorded.
Oh, okay.
Like on like an official album and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of that. I gotta cause I dropped an album in 2023, back in like March of 2023, and I dropped it with Steady Mama Entertainment, and they put that on Empire.
Awesome.
And it just really got me going and doing a lot of stuff with that album. So I did like a remix album of that. I did acapella. I did an instrumental album for that album.
Different type.
Yeah, and so now I'm gonna do a Show Love acoustic album.
Oh, shit.
So I'm just gonna like kind of repackage the same album, but I'm gonna like just kind of tweak it up a little bit, which I've been doing like every album, like
remastering it.
Yeah, exactly, and re-singing it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-record because I'm gonna do acoustic versions of the songs, so like they're not gonna be the same beat. It's not gonna be the same beat, so I have to redo even the vocals and have I had like 6 features on that album. I'm gonna have them redo their vocals to fit the acoustic sound.
They're all different.
Exactly, it's not the same beat no more, and you can't just like copy and paste the old vocals.
The vocals don't sound like off beat.
It's gonna, exactly, because like this album's gonna go for more like a feel and a vibe, like a real live sound, not just something that's just like radio ready. Okay. So I'm gonna do more stuff like that, and I got another album that I'm coming out with next year. It's called Bedroom. So it's gonna be like more like laid back stuff. Just like basically like me making like when you're playing acoustic music in the bedroom, with just you and yourself. That's like the concept of that album.
Oh, okay.
So it's like different songs. It's like, but it's all like acoustic music, something that you would just play in your room.
Yeah, because with a guitar you can make hella different type of
Yeah,
music.
exactly. And so yeah, so I call it bedroom. I'm probably gonna record it in my bedroom just to kind of keep the concept of it. I like that. I did that with an album where I had an album called Honda Express, but I recorded it in my Honda. But it was like me expressing myself because I would ride a lot of my Honda. I was like living in my car, so it's like I wanted to really like encapsulate a whole experience. So I try to like do little things like that where I like,
Sick.
yeah. So I get like that, like where I try to make my things complicated and really like, what's the word? Like concepts. I like concept albums. I'm really big on concept. Like I think all my albums, actually every last one of them, they're all concept albums. Like there's like a deep meaning, and if you really look into the song titles and really look into even the timings, like I like being deep with my timings.
That's sick.
Yeah, like I got a song that's like like a weed track, and it's like 420.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like doing little things like that, and stuff like that.
Hey, that is high.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no,
Thank you.
sick. Hey, and what will you come with? So when you're writing, how do you come up with like your lyrics, or how do you go about your writing?
Well, I got different like methods of writing. Like I have sometimes I use like exercises to write. Well, like I have an exercise where I like try to put myself in like a position of an inanimate object. So like like how like people like have like that's kind of hard to explain, but it's like how does a mic feel if I were to talk into it? Nobody asks the mic how the mic feels. So if I was the mic, what would I say? And I write a song in perspective of the mic if it had life. So I'm really poetic with it, at times. Some of these songs I like really like come out as poetry, and then I like make it fit to a beat, so I have some things like that where I just have these concepts and I'm just exercising my ability to write. Or sometimes I write about, I have a lot of people that are like, yo, I got this story to tell you. You need to write a song about it.
Yeah.
And I'll write a song about it. Like I do that with my friends a lot where they go through experiences and they know I'm really good with songwriting. So they're just like, hey, I got an idea for you. Make this into a song. And I'll be like, oh yeah, that's hard. Hey, let's do that. Sometimes I'm going through something and I just want to express myself, and I'll just write how I'm feeling, and it so happens to rhyme. Sometimes it doesn't rhyme, and it's just like me expressing myself, and I know how to sing it, because a lot of singing like ballad vocals, they don't rhyme. Like listen to Whitney Houston, she don't have like every song like line rhyme, but that's how those songwriters, they don't always make things rhyme. It's more of the melody,
vocal,
exactly, the performance. So I got some songs like that where I'm just like expressing myself. I have a song called Damned on my Show Love album. It's kind of like that, where it's like some of it rhymes, some of it really doesn't. It's just a matter of me kind of just like pouring my heart out, and then there's some songs where I write about like I'm trying to have a message specifically. I'm like really trying to spit a message, and I'll like pick a subject to talk about where I'm like just educating, and I like doing that a lot. I like to put a lot of like songs that make you think. I like making introspective music, so I'll like look at the state of the world that we're in, or think about like things like if I were to talk to a youngster, like what would I say, like to like kind of make them think, or just like somebody I know who's going through a hard time, like what could I say to them to make them kind of feel better. So it's just different exercises. I write about a lot of different things, but it depends on the song, but that's usually how I go about things.
Okay, that's dope though.
Yeah.
That's a good method.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
And that's good. Where was your first performance?
Like ever in my life?
Yeah.
Freak. I don't know. Probably school. School.
You perform in school?
Yeah, I was always performing at school. Yeah, like.
Hey, that's tight.
Like I was a theater kid too. Like I was on stage even before I was like doing music on stage. Like I did like plays and stuff.
Damn, you did a little bit of everything.
Totally, bro. And then I still was doing theater even in like middle school and stuff like that. I was still like a theater kid. I would get into like I was in band and stuff like that in school. Like I was a geek, bro. It's a big geek.
So in band, what kind of instruments you play then?
I mainly play like percussion, really,
Is it-
percussion and strings. That's why I got
That's
it.
what
Like,
you
yeah.
said.
Well, I didn't learn music from that. I picked it up before, but because I already had the
Because I know you were
yeah,
saying that you
yeah,
did that, but okay, so even
yeah.
at school you did that.
Yeah, so it's like it was easy for me. Like it was easy for me to go into those avenues and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was always in choir and stuff like that. Stay in choir. You know, band was always my elective. I guess I got to say, band was always my elective at every school.
Okay, so that's how you build your vocals up too. Then.
Totally, and that's why I have like some training. Like I know how to read music from like learning from school, and I stayed learning how to read music as I grew, and I learned how to read other like forms of things. Like I learned how to read tabs. I know how to read like some charts, like for like complex stuff, but not too deep. I can't get too deep with it because it's a little too complicated, depending on the song too. But yeah, like basic knowledge of like music, definitely got a lot of it from school, like growing up and stuff like that, and YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, performances at school definitely. I gotta say about probably school.
All right, cool. And then all the throughout all the genres that you actually do, and shit, hold up,
No, you have to check.
it sounded like it went off. I was like, oh shit.
This is I think it was my watch.
Oh, okay.
Because it's 12.
Oh,
my
okay.
bad, my bad, my bad.
Like I don't know where the
beat.
the and the mic started.
It
Sounded different.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
My bad.
Like yeah. No, but
You say the genre?
yeah, like in all the genres that you do, what's your favorite genre? Like your favorite that you do, like.
You know what? I have to say, like, I really love like soul music. I like soul music. But I like indie music. I do. It's kind of I think it's back and forth between those two, like alternative indie music. I really like that kind of stuff. Like Coldplay music. You ever heard of Coldplay, the band? They're like hella big, like back in like early 2000s, but I like music like that where it's like kind of like Billie Eilish, you know, like that kind of vibe. So I'm into that sound. It's almost like a sad girl sound, you know. But I like soul because of that, like you know, like a bluesy soul. So I think it's like stuff like that where it's like really heartfelt and really ambient, you know, that kind of vibe. That's my favorite vibe. Like I can get hype and get lit, but I like that smooth,
mellow.
Totally, I like mellow music. Yeah, so I feel like soul music gives you that, and like that alternative indie stuff kind of gives you that.
So
yeah.
What kind of artists inspired you to like?
Like I think that kind of is more so off the song. I think I channel different artists that I grew up listening to for each different genre.
Like that you actually do.
Yeah. So so I have so many, because I grew up listening to so many different types of people, and it's because just the people around me.
Yeah.
Everybody was really different generations. I grew up around like a lot of different types of people, and I just feel like I heard music forever. I've always been listening to music. I've always had an ear for it, so I picked up on so many artists and so many like songs. Sometimes I don't even know the artist and I just know the song. And it's like forever stuck in my head. I don't even know the lyrics, but I just know the sound. I know what they're playing, and I'll channel those sounds and those things. Like they kind of come through me, and I'm able to like recreate a vibe just based off of those influences, you know. And then sometimes I'll make songs and I look back at the recording and I'm like, oh, it sounds like a song. And I'll go find the song that I realized, like, oh man, that was in my subconscious. Like I didn't even realize that what I just spit was another song already, and it reminded me it once I heard it back, and I had to go figure out, who does that sound like? I feel like I took that from somebody on accident. So a lot of times, yeah, like so many people influence me on a basis, like, you know, like for rap, a lot of people say I sound like Lauryn Hill because the way I spit. I was like, I'm sure I do. Like she was a influence, or she was somebody who I listened to, you know. But you can hear so many different types of like people in different areas of my music. Like my guitar playing probably sounds like, you'd be like, oh, that sounds like some Green Day stuff. It's like, oh, of course, like listen to Green Day, you're gonna hear those influences like blended in with different sounds of me. And yeah, it's pretty eclectic. I should probably write it down somewhere, huh?
Hey, that's sick though. Hey,
Yeah.
variety, and like you just come with.
Yeah. a lot.
But that would be dope though. How you said write it down, like every little
Yeah.
influence that comes on.
Yeah, I feel like I have like such a long list. I feel like it'd be too long, but I feel like people would want to know. Like, I had somebody tell me like, "Oh, you remind me of Queen, the band Queen." It's like, the we will rock you.
Okay,
That's
okay,
Queen.
for sure. Oh,
So they're like, "Oh, you remind me of that band." I was like, "Well, yeah, I used to listen to them. I used to remember Guitar Hero.
yeah.
That's how I found about Queen. But I used to play Guitar Hero like crazy.
No,
Uh,
me
so-
too. Like Guitar Hero, like a lot of the songs that were on there, like I'll know later, I'll hear them, and I'm like, I heard this song before.
It's Guitar Hero, yeah. So that's how I was. Like, I was so easily influenced by music
Yeah.
that I wouldn't know what I picked up till I was like, "Yo, where did I hear this at?" It's just so easy for me to just be influenced by so much music. Like my brain's like a sponge when it comes to music. So
Exactly.
I don't know who the hell I picked up to be honest. I couldn't. I wish I could tell you off the top of my head, but it's probably way too long. Yeah.
Hey, no, but regardless, that just it's good. Like having that many influences, and it just builds your character, I guess.
Yeah, it does.
Expands it. Too.
It hella does.
Yeah.
I could feel that. I feel like people sense that too.
Yeah.
So
And especially hearing that many artists, and you already have like all those lyrics in your head.
Exactly.
They're just spread it apart and
yeah, just like
put them together. Yeah.
bro. I mean, I feel like that's kind of how I learned how to it's like I studied the greats, I studied people, I studied music. Like I wasn't just like a student of like learning how to read. Like I was a real student of the game.
Yeah.
Like I would just like look at these people are very successful, and these writers that write for them are super successful. Why? Because there's a formula. There's a way that you're supposed to do things in a certain way to make them pop.
Yep.
And I guess I listen to a lot of pop music, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like popular, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Popular.
exactly.
But I listen to underground stuff too. Like if I would come across it from like the homies and stuff like that, they're like, "Oh, put me onto some stuff," or, people like that. Like I just someone stuff that I'll just soak up. You feel me?
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Sick.
Thank you, bro.
And so, do you like mess with any other like the Bay Area artists?
Oh hell yeah, bro! If we were to just talk about Bay Area artists, like I did grow up listening to like Equipto a lot, Andre Nicotina. I'm from San Jose, so I grew up listening to like Killer Sharks by default.
Oh,
But that shit was too hard for me because I wasn't a gangster. I was like a rocker.
yeah.
So I would listen to even like Bay Area rock music. I used to listen to obviously Green Day. They're like not Bay Area, but a lot of people in the Bay Area listen to them. I used to listen to a lot of Screeching Weasels. There's Bay Area music. These are Bay Area bands. Local stuff. I used to listen to this one dude from Killer Sharks, Brother Ig. He went church, and I liked it when he went church because I was like, oh, that's hard, yo. Yeah, and so exactly, I changed. He switched it up. I used to listen to Angelina. She's from San Jose. The show me, you really love me. It's like dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
It's like a dance song. It's like that freestyle stuff.
Freestyle.
Yeah, I used to listen to like some freestyle artists, but it's like a lot of people who I grew up around. They would listen to that stuff.
Yeah.
I like I like Tony. They're from the Bay Area. I like Isaiah Rashad. Raphael Sadiq. He's a musician. He's like the dude who makes the music for Tony. Man, big. I have like a lot of like support for like Bay Area R&B, Bay Area soul music. Like I even listened to MC Hammer as a kid, bro.
MC.
Yeah, bro. Like I did listen to MC Hammer. I listened to what's it called? Digital Underground. And then like I would hear like some like Bay Area like hip hop, like not too much like as far as like hieroglyphics. I wasn't too big of a hieroglyphics fan growing up, but some of the artists that would come out of that scene I would like pick up along the way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Of course, like Mac Mall, Mac Dre. Let me think. Like what was this one dude? Everybody used to play him in San Jose, just at school and stuff. I ended up picking him up. His name was Woody. Woody, yeah, bro. But I ended up bumping him just because people would give me CDs.
Yeah.
And so I was like, because I was like in that CD world still. So I was in the CD era still. So I would just get CDs from different people. Too Short, when the freaking the paisas would sell CDs out in front of the liquor store. I was like that. I was still buying CDs, like just picking up random ass Bay Area artists and stuff like that.
Oh,
So,
that's sick.
yeah, so just different things, bro. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think I covered whatever I can think of off the top of my head.
And a lot of them, right?
There's so many. Yeah, it's just like, I should have wrote them down.
No, but that's sick though. No, regardless.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
All right.
thank you, man.
Well, that's sick. So let's just go over again. Where can they find all your music at? And,
Oh, yeah. Mahlleh, Mahlleh. You can find my music on all platforms. You can find me on all social medias. Man, I still got a Tumblr. No, I'm just kidding. No, I do. Yeah,
but
but
on all your social medias is the same.
it's all the same. Everything at Mahlleh, all my social streaming, everything.
Okay, cool.
My Cash App too.
And then, what's your latest song again? You said that you had out right now.
My latest song is called ASAP. So that's cue for you to go listen to it ASAP.
Cool.
Shout out to the Shrug. Yeah.
All right.
Just a summer vibe.
We'll put that down below too.
Dope. Thank you.
And your album coming out. What you said it was Story Road.
Yeah, Story of the Road.
Story of the Road.
That's the next album that's gonna be coming out after my singles and stuff.
All right, for sure. So we'll keep that out. Look out too. And if you got a little pre-sale thing, we'll put it down too below.
Hard, yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
No, it's all good. And then, I think we pretty much covered everything.
All right.
And let's see. Maybe we'll catch on a part 2 later on after your tours and see how it goes.
Oh, hell yeah. That'll be hard. Oh, yeah. That'll be hard. Yeah. I'm done with that.
No, yeah, because usually, let's do the part 2 later on.
I'm with that.
With what happened after everything.
Yeah, talk about some stories.
Yeah.
I'm down.
No, for sure. But I appreciate you pulling up,
Of course, Brody. Thank you.
Getting this done, and Does It Podcast, Does It Records. We out.
Peace out.
Yeah.